It's amazing thing to recognize it's here, it's inside. So let's start from blaming, start from searching, stop from overly analyzing. So whatever sensations, emotions, even deep insight arise in this process is from this energetic memory, energetic imprints. So deep healing is really about reclaiming wholeness, reclaiming every aspect also, reclaiming the essence of that. Walking, just connecting with your body, feeling how your body, your feet touching the ground, and this continuation of left leg, right leg moving forward, and how your hands. Think about the three energy gates. Your hands is a human energy gates, yes, connecting, exchanging energy, within, without, yeah. And your feet is the earth gate. And heavenly gate, connecting with the sky, connecting with the infinite presence, yeah. So think of these three energy gates. By having the awareness of three energy gates, your walking experience is very beautiful, very different, more connected. This is more like the fifth magic. Okay, we did the first magic of the Kiba. After this, we're going to continue second, third, and so on. Yeah. So this fifth magic is happened, after I lived here for 4 years. Yeah. About 2 years, 3 years ago, I started the new landscape of this place. So I think of the three stages I've been experiencing with this land, with this facility. And the first stage is more like recovering all the infrastructure, make things functional, basic functional, yeah, including, supply all the furniture, everything needed, yeah. Then we opened the retreat within 6 months after I purchased it. After 7 years of not used, not to mention all the infrastructure is gone. Then after that, many years just maintaining it, continuously maintaining it, making the financial sustainable and everything. So the second stage right now is like our basically sharing what is here already, yeah. Connecting with what's here already, yeah. Really feel this deep connection, set off here for as a whole. And we're so surprised. Both my wife and I have never imagined to live a place like this. Never imagined. The way we grown up, the landscape, the weather, the culture is completely different. In every place we lived after even I moved to US, we never lived in Southwest, yeah. And this is like so unusual, complete big contrast with California, right? So, but once we moved here, a short story, after made a decision, we moved here a few months later, and my wife and with whole family put in a big truck, came here. The whole family moved with me without them seeing the place before. They haven't seen this place. But the background story is they know me enough when I make decision. Make a commitment, even risk-taking. No one can convince you otherwise. That's the backstory. So my second stage of the experience here is really settle in, feeling home here. I think that's the first stage. The second stage of my experience is really about sharing with others what is here already. So beautiful, so magical. Yeah. And I've been continuously, oh my God, it's like unbelievable. Wow. And one time people asked me, are you the owner of this place? I was like, almost like shocked. Yeah. I was like, wow, what that means. And I realizing I'm the caretaker, I'm the steward of this amazing, but also I'm the one who shares. It has great responsibility. It's nothing about ownership. It's responsibility and joy of experiencing this and sharing this. That's my second stage. Yeah. And this is continuing. Yeah, continuing. And the third stage I started 3 years ago. Again, because of the pandemic, I created some spaciousness for my schedule and everything, because there's no in-person retreat anymore. And so I spend most of my free time, started about 2 years ago, walking with a new landscape. And I realize now in my stage 3, I'm co-creating with the land. Co-creating with the land. Not just connected, not just experiencing, not just appreciating, but co-creating with this land. And the idea came to me small in the beginning, then become bigger, out of control. So right now in this stage, still not finished. So, but what you're seeing here is really, originally, this whole place, just like small, this tree is here, big tree, this tree here, nothing else, just like circle of dirt, right here, nothing else. Yeah. And the vision came to me long time ago to have statues of Guan Yin, long time ago. It's like long time dream. And I know exactly this kind of statues, but I couldn't find anywhere. Yeah, you can find it easily more in China, but not here. Yeah, after many years, suddenly I found online this company able to commission artists, in this case in Bali, handcraft from one piece of marble to this, and able to ship here in reasonable price. Yeah, and I was super excited. Once I have that dream come true, then I realizing what else I can do. Yeah, so I started creating the marble template. Yeah, it's quite amazing. Yeah. Then start planting more tree, bamboos, small tree, evergreen, Japanese maple, and everything. Once I found that, then more garden, here garden, more garden, here garden, here garden. So then now realizing what I'm doing is creating a mandala, a living mandala, a living museum, a living art. And I get super excited. Like, what's the best vision I can do, right? And with the blessing, you know, what the statues representing is more just a beautiful art. And even you look at her face, yeah, this feeling of grace, serenity, peace, inner joy, just so infectious, yeah, so infectious. And this earth is representing the source of life, blessing, life, yeah, and the feminine presence of life, yeah, very much relating to what do we do. So the teaching from Guan Yin, she's a most highly, let's say, connected, especially in the Chinese culture, this Bodhisattva from the Buddhist tradition. But most people are not aware of it. The highest teaching, one of the highest teaching, the script called Heart Sutra. How many of you are aware of Heart Sutra? Is from her. Her name, Guan Yin, means Guan, means see, yeah, see from see, Guan, witnessing, observing, yeah. And Yin means the sound, the vibration. So her name is very interesting. Not listening, hearing the sound vibration, but seeing the vibration. Okay, so a simple ritual if you like to do, connecting with the statues, the beauty, the magic, the spirit, and we speak of energy, what she's representing, but also you can do ritual circling around her. And when you do this walking meditation, yeah, it's universal. The essence of all these meditation, prayer, or blessing is all about connecting what is most important. Yes? What is most nourishing in life? What is most loving? What is most wise? What is most fulfilling? Yes, certain words, certain teaching, even certain dogma, even kind of illustrating, but the deeper experience, yeah, is universal, as well personal. So what I'm trying to say is I'm realizing creating the landscape, including this living mandala, is also not only just for beauty, yeah, not just for feel good. It's really help us to reflecting the internal mandala, the blueprint of who we are. When we speak of the energy structure of a body, right? Different traditions have a different energy representation of this energy structure, using chakra system, using meridian channels, using tree of life, using other symbols, yeah, using auras, whatever. It's a energetic structure. It's an energetic matrix. It's an energetic mandala. So the deeper self-discovery, self-realization is about discovering the internal mandala. So when we're creating this external mandala, it's a beautiful not only support but a reminder. So in this case, for me, Guan Yin representing the very essence, very wisdom, very heart. Yeah. Highest teaching, Heart Sutra. Heart Sutra. It's not found here only, on this place. That's the very essence in the middle of the mandala. Then the expression goes out, layers going up. So the concentric circle, you can see boom, 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 and boom, 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 about 5 layers going out on the mat. Then you have this connection, this path, yeah. And from here, your essence expressing in all dimensions of your being, including externally, yeah. Then from there, you're coming back, your very essence again. That's the journey. That's the travel. That's the connection. And the stone, the platform, the path and everything. And my passion is the tree. So just show you the tree here. Right now you don't see much of leaf, yeah. So you can see 2 layers of circle of tree. Here's crab myrtle. These are growing amazing flowers before you came. Last 2 months. That's almost like every single leaf is a flower at a time. Bundle of flower lasts for 2 months. Usually in the summer. Yeah. That's the first layer of the flower. Then you go here, second layer, How many of you experienced the amazing feeling the first night when you walked at night, yeah, around the path, yeah, with the lights lit? But in any case, the vision is this. After all the research, I realized this is a redbud tree. Can first kind of tree start blossoming in the spring, after the winter. This is the first tree start blossoming with red flower. And in the spring, all these leaves, right now most of the leaf is gone, but in the spring there's no leaf, just flower coming up, all red, all red. So the whole line over there, both sides they have this flowering tree. This side is only one side. This is the evergreen here. So this dream, this vision, walking in the middle of flower trees in the early spring, just so enchanting for me. So then, come here every day, from the kiva to this circle, then into the dining hall. And as I mentioned already, this wall is so beautiful, so, magical, and has been inspiration for me. Just imagine, thousand years ago, the indigenous people building house, building kiva, within another body. Unthinkable for us, yeah. One piece by one piece. Without any nails and without any mat, nothing. And these structures still existing after all these thousand years, including charcoal canyon, as I mentioned, the left side. Then you discover a lot of catchwood. How many of you like water? Come on! Who don't like water? Who don't love water, right? Yeah. You can find all the reasons, yeah. For cleansing, for drinking, for nourishment, for gentleness. These are practical, aspect of water. But I just covered so many layers of experience with the waters. And I don't have time to tell you more story yet. But let's share with you, my experience going everywhere. Whenever I travel to a new place, my first urge is finding the water. Not in the toilet, not in the bathroom, not in the kitchens, but to the stream, to the ocean, to the lake. Yeah. Then I want to spend as much time as possible close to them. Then, if I'm lucky enough, finding a coffee shop, finding a restaurant right next to the water, then I don't want to eat. That's the place I want to eat. That's the place I want to hang out. That's the place I want to do the work. It's like that. It's like my life, right? And one time, I decided I want to spend my 3 weeks of vacation. I started 1 week, then extended 2 weeks, then 3 weeks. Just on the ocean by myself. And stay in a place with no obstacle between me and the ocean. No traffic, no nothing. And I accomplished that dream. So, what I'm trying to share with you is, I think it's universal as well personal. This longing, the connection with the basic element. In this case, the water. It's truly like source of life. Yeah, wherever there is water, there is life. But the deep experience of the water for me is beyond just functional. Especially when the water is moving down. What do you feel? When you're listening to the sound of the water moving, the waterfall fountain, what do you feel? You're alive. What else do you feel? You're energized. What do I feel? Peace. Feel trance even. I feel joy, yeah? Feel joy. And now if you look at it, the form of the water. Can you define the form of the water? Changing all the time. Whatever shape of the object, the water is found into that. Whatever is thought, the body is found into that. Whatever obstacle, water will find a way to go on. Saying, flipping of water can. What's the word? At the end. Yeah, and penetrate thoughts. Cut off fruit. The power in the gentleness, the power in the softness, the power in formlessly cannot find a vent. Yep. It's tangible. That doesn't take concrete form or stable, unchanging form. It continually changes. So for all these reasons, Lao Tzu using water as analogy of power. If you want to know down, experience water. So further, if you look at how the water is expressing the light, yeah, amazing. That's amazing. You need. I took thousands of pictures of just the reflection of water. I took a lot of video just listening to the sound of the water. Spent like hours, days, nights just with the water. I couldn't get enough of it. So what I'm saying here, that's the reason I feel this beautiful place. So bring this water close to you as I have experienced the sea in the most comfortable, most beautiful way possible. You don't have to travel another thousand miles. You don't have to go to the lofty mountain to yourself the stream. It's right here in front of you. You can sit here, lying down here, you're listening to the water, looking at the water, even swimming in the water. Yeah, and there's a lot of fish is also my favorite animal fish. So this one is here my backstory with you, why this place is happening the way it is. And obviously all these trees, different colors, different seasons, and the song is continuing. So this patio, waterfall, and also the deck there was constructed about 7 months ago. So all new. Basically belonged 9 months ago. And I personally involved with every step, designing it, changing the design, finding the materials, lay out hand by hand with the team, with the crew, including moving the big stone, with big plan, but half day to settle each stone. It was like amazing experience, priceless for me. So now talking about trees, one of the visions came from my childhood experience. I lived in Hangzhou for 6 years, went to university there. Hangzhou, to my heart, it was top 3 most beautiful place in the world. Actually, I've been called so many places, enjoyed, appreciate so many places. But still in my heart, just the most beautiful place. So there's a poem by famous poet in China. Some of you know, at Su Dongfu. But anyway, there's only 2 lines, so simple. Heaven in the sky, Hangzhou on the earth.